If you're trying to decide between Claude Code and Roo Code, this video will give you a clear, practical comparison so you can pick the right tool for your workflow. We'll look at what each one does best, who they're made for, and which option makes the most sense depending on how you build software. If this helps, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more simple software tutorials like this. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about Claude Code. Claude Code is built to act like an AI software engineer. That means it is designed for serious development work, not just quick answers or small code suggestions. It works from the terminal, so it feels more like a developer tool than a basic assistant. One of the biggest strengths of Claude Code is that it can understand large code bases. If you're working inside a big project with many folders, many files, and a lot of moving parts, that matters a lot. Claude Code can also edit multiple files, run commands, write tests, fix bugs, and help plan complex development tasks. So instead of just giving advice, it can actually participate in the workflow. That makes it especially useful for professional software development, large repositories, and multi-file refactoring. If you need to change one feature across several parts of an app, Claude Code is built for that kind of job. Another big advantage is that Claude Code is tightly integrated with Claude's reasoning capabilities. In simple terms, that means it's good at thinking through problems step by step, understanding dependencies, and helping with more complicated coding decisions. If you're doing architecture planning or debugging complex applications, that reasoning layer can be a major benefit. Now, let's look at Roo Code. Roo Code is an open-source AI coding assistant that runs inside Visual Studio Code. That alone makes it very attractive for developers who already live inside VS Code every day. Instead of working in the terminal, Roo Code sits right inside your editor, which can feel more natural if you want everything in one place. A major difference is that Roo Code does not provide its own model. Instead, it connects to AI providers like Anthropic, OpenAI, Google, and others through their APIs. That gives you flexibility. You can choose which model you want to use depending on the task, your budget, or the style of output you prefer. If you like switching between models, Roo Code gives you that freedom. Roo Code also includes different operating modes, such as coding, architecture, and ask mode. That means you can change how the assistant behaves depending on what you need. For example, you might use one mode for writing code, another for planning a system, and another for asking general questions. For developers who like custom AI workflows, that can be a huge advantage. Because Roo Code is open source, it's also appealing for teams or developers who want more customization. If you care about controlling your workflow, adapting the tool to your process, or experimenting with different setups, Roo Code may be the better fit. So, which one is better? The answer depends on what you're trying to do. If you want a powerful AI software engineer that can work across large code bases, handle terminal-based workflows, and help with deep development tasks, Claude Code is the stronger choice. It feels more advanced for heavy-duty software engineering. If, on the other hand, you want a flexible assistant inside Visual Studio Code, with support for different AI models and open-source customization, Roo Code may be the better option. It's especially useful if your team wants choice, adaptability, and a more editor-native experience. Here's the simplest way to think about it. Choose Claude Code if you want deep coding intelligence and strong support for complex projects. Choose Roo Code if you want flexibility, open source control, and an assistant that works directly inside VS Code. If you found this comparison useful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more software tutorials, AI tool breakdowns, and developer workflow guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.